Hey friends, so today my dad is gonna join us and he has a challenge for me that he found online that he wants me to try. He sent it to me to make sure I had all the ingredients so I do know what it is. And I don't think it's gonna be hard at all. I think it'll be super easy, and I think the reason he picked it was because it's one of his favorite foods on a cruise ship. So stay tuned for when he gets here and then we will get started. Alright, so today we are going to make this melted chocolate like you get on the cruise ships, the little cakes that come in these little dishes. Usually they're served with ice cream, so we're going to give this a go. The first things first is it wants you to spray these little custard cups with some baking spray, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And this recipe calls for just 4 of these. So that is why I'm doing 4. Alright, so that's done, and we're going to set this aside because I don't need this right now. The oven needs to be set to 425. Okay, so the next step is to go ahead and melt your butter and your bittersweet chocolate, which I assume they mean dark chocolate. Never heard of anybody just call it bittersweet chocolate. And then semi-sweet chocolate in a large bowl, and you're going to microwave it on high. Hopefully you don't burn it. But yeah, so there's my stick of butter that they call for. They call for only 2 ounces of each type of chocolate. So here's my semi-sweet. Let's get 2 ounces. That's like nothing. I guess it's a small recipe, it doesn't need to be a lot. And then here's my dark chocolate. Alright, so there is another 2. Now let's go ahead and put this in the microwave. They say they don't tell you how long to do it, they just tell you to melt it. Oh, they do, for about a minute. So I trust that, I'm going to do about a minute. So once this is done, we're going to stir in some sugar. We're going to mix it up. We're going to then stir in some sugar, and then we're going to add in some eggs and some egg yolks. So I'm just going to wait on this, and then we'll be good to go. I made a mess. I don't know if that's what it was supposed to be like. Sure. I just want to make sure it's mixed up enough so I don't have to put it back in the microwave. I mean, it's melting, so I think we're probably good on that. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in the blender. Alright. There is that. Okay, next step is our powdered sugar that they want. They want 1 cup and 1/4 cup. So do I got that marked on here? I do. So that's 10 ounces. I promise I'm better at this. It's because I have an audience today. My dad's joining me behind the scenes. So I'm like a ginormous mess today. I thought I was past messes, but nope. Alright, it's all good. Kitchen is cleanable, so that'll get cleaned up. Alright, that's pretty well mixed. The next step is to add in our eggs. So it wants 2 large eggs. I'm gonna get this trash can ready to go. So there's 1 and 2, and then it calls for 3 egg yolks. So I'm gonna blend. I'll split it first. So I got this cool little tool that you can split, that you can get just the egg yolks with. And so far I've had decent luck with it. So hopefully that doesn't change now that I'm on camera. And you just do this. It didn't come with any instructions, but I assumed this is how it's done. Do I need the egg? Oh, I need the egg yolks, not the egg whites. That's weird. It's usually always the opposite. Oh, I'll stick them on here then. And separate. See, look how easy that was. Little tool was like, I don't know, $4 and it came in a 2-pack. Oh, if you spin around it goes a little faster. Alright. So let me reread those instructions because I've never had a recipe that called for just the egg yolks. Yep, egg yolks. So we're gonna blend those in. Good to go. And go ahead and add this vanilla in. So it calls for 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Whoop, helps if I turn my spoon the right way. There's that. And then after that, we're gonna stir in some flour. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that ready before I get the blender going. And it just calls for 1/4 cup of flour. No, 1/2 cup. It's like, why did I get a 1/2 cup if it's supposed to be 1/4? All right. All right, so that's pretty well blended. It looks like one of those blonde cookies. So next we're gonna go ahead and divide the mixture into these custard cups and then we will bake it. That seems like a lot for the cups. I'm gonna get my cookie scoop, not my cookie scoop, my ice cream scoop because I think that'll be easier to scoop that out. One thing her instructions does not say is how full they're supposed to be. She says you're gonna bake it until the sides are firm and the center is soft. So that's where you get your molten lava. And you're gonna put it in there for 13 minutes and that should give you that. And then you're supposed to serve it on individual plates with ice cream so you can be all fancy like. But this literally isn't the color that it usually is, so I'm a little concerned. I should probably clean that up. For right now, I'm just gonna do 2 scoops of each. And I thought it was mixed really well, but the bottom still got a little bit of chocolate, but it'll be all right. Okay, so each one needs an extra scoop as I break a custard cup. Right. So our custard cups are full. We're good to go. So as soon as the oven beeps that we are at 425, then we're gonna go ahead and stick them in there for 13 minutes. And then hopefully the sides will be hard and the inside will be soft. These are out of the oven. They look pretty good. Let me hold it up. I don't think y'all can see, but that's okay. You'll see when it thickens over. They've been out for about a minute. That's what she said to sit. I don't really know what the best way is to invert. She wants it inverted. Ah. Oh, it definitely inverted because I heard it. Oh.
Oh, ta-da.
Ta-da! It looks really good. And so, let's see if it's, oh, it is definitely lava inside. So let me go ahead and do one more because my dad's gonna test taste with me. This one didn't make the whoop sound, so I don't know. Oh, but look at that pro skill, I learned. That one's definitely lava inside. All right, so we're gonna serve it with a scoop of ice cream. Like she says, I'm gonna put it right on top. Right on top. And we are going to taste test. All right, you ready to taste test? Alright, so this is my dad. Y'all have met him before. It's like I said, it looks like a blonde cake. It doesn't really look like a chocolate cake.
Blonde.
Yeah, like the ones, the lighter. It's a fancy term.
I thought you were talking about a stupid cake or something.
Thanks. Yep, so it's definitely mushy inside.
Yeah, definitely. Mmm. Kind of reminds me I'm on the carnival right now. In the dining hall. That's not bad at all. Works for me. What do you think?
It needs more chocolate.
It's all chocolate.
No, it needs more like a flavoring of chocolate. It's pretty bland.
Chocolate ice cream.
Eh. Could put syrup on it.
Well, maybe. Add more regular chocolate than the bittersweet.
Yeah, I think they balanced them out. But I feel like her reasoning for doing that is to balance it with ice cream so it's not overly sweet.
Well, that tastes pretty good to me.
It was good.
Yeah, you're going to edit the rest of the seat now, aren't you?
I don't know.
Don't eat 5 minutes of me eating. I don't know what it is.
Funny part was when I scooped this, I was like, yeah, I'm not going to eat very much. Nope, I'm going to eat it all.
That's good. You ain't got to do a tartar.
The next recipe calls for it.
You don't know what we're talking about. Look at video number 9. I think it was number 9.
The meringue cookies.
Yeah, meringue cookies. The paperweights.
The paperweight. A very light paperweight, which is a hard paperweight. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That was a really cool little cake with ice cream on it, and it's super easy to make. You could serve it to several people. You could even pre-make it, put it in those little bowls, and then pop it in when your guests get there, and it looks like you're super fancy. So thanks so much. Definitely give me a like if you liked this video and you want more content like it, and hit that subscription button so that you get my notifications and see my lovely face every week. Thanks, guys.